Hi friends, it's Becky, and I'm going to be opening up a new To Me subscription, and it is the Beads of the Month Club from Adornable Elements. And they have several different Beads of the Month clubs that you could subscribe to if you were going to subscribe to any of them. And they've been around for a while, but I hadn't subscribed until just recently when I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. Because one of the reasons is because they've got so many. I had a lot of trouble deciding which ones I was going to do, and I finally decided that I was going to subscribe to the 11 seed beads of the month club and the 2 whole beads of the month club. Now they also have what they call the hot and trendy beads of the month, which is I'm sure you've seen some of them out here on YouTube. There's a lot of really fun beads, but it's like different every time. And then you've got the delicas of the month. They're 11 delicas, like the seed beads, but just delicas. They've got a gemstone of the month club, which seems really cool actually. They've got a bunch of them, and then they've got a rotating one where if you can't decide, like me, you could just get a different one every month. But I decided to go with these because, you know, what if I do the rotating and I really like, you know, the seed beads that came out that month, but I was getting the gemstones instead. I don't know. So yeah, that was a big decision that I had to make, but I'm trying this out. I'm going to see how I like it. If I really, really love it, then I'm definitely going to be like, you guys need to do this too. But in the meantime, let's see what we've got in here. So like I said, I'm subscribed to the 11 seed beads of the month and the 2 whole beads of the month club. And they also offer this add-on that you can purchase, which is the findings pack, that they just send some findings that may go with what you're creating that month. I did subscribe near the end of last month, and I still got the March box for that. So like, even if this is like past the middle of April, probably before the end of April, if you were to subscribe, you would still get the April stuff. So let me know if you want to see what was in the March box. I didn't do an unboxing because it was so close to the end of the month that I was like, we'll just wait until April to really dig into this. But I have to tell you guys how pleased I am that I figured out that these photo storage boxes are so great for like seed bead collections or things that have these smaller beads, especially the ones that already have these containers in them like these do. It's just, I can just put this in there and it stays together, and I can stack it up with other ones. I can stack them on the sides, I can stack them that way. I'm so pleased that I figured this out, and now I've got like a great method of storing those and having them be readily available for me to make things with. So I've got another one that I'm going to be putting these in later after we take a look at them. But it looks like these two were coordinated to go together. This one is lemon and lime, and it is very lemon and limey, as you can see. And then we've got swallowtail caterpillars, which I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I think it's that caterpillar that's like fuzzy with all those like bright yellow and bright greens on it. But we got some 2 whole beads here that have a lot of these, and I've already actually like depotted them into my paint palettes so we can take a look at them close together and, you know, go down the line, and you guys don't have to watch me trying to put them in the palette wells and have them sliding around all over the place and jumping off of there, as long as I can move this over here without it falling apart. But we'll take a look at the findings pack after we go through the beads and what we've got in here. So let's get close so you can see all of the gorgeous beauty in these. And we'll start right here with these matte transparent yellow AB beads. These make me think of corn when I look at them. They have that AB finish that we talked about recently, where people had said, what does AB stand for? It's Aurora Borealis, and it's where you get this luminescent kind of finish on it that looks like the colors on a bubble. If you look at a bubble and you see all of those different colors sliding across it, that's what that AB finish gives you. And so we've got that on there on the matte beads, and you can see the AB finish a little bit better here on the transparent apple green AB seed beads, and these are all 11 seed beads. So you've got those, and then we've got some opaque chartreuse with an AB finish, so you can kind of see that. Just gives you all those multiple colors on there. And then we've got Lemon Ice Ceylon, and the Ceylon finish is like a pearlescent finish. It just gives you that pearly glow. And then we've got these. It's a Luminous Limeade, and this is a clear glass bead with a lime lining. You can see the lining in there. And then we've got the Luminous Mint Green, again, clear glass bead with the mint lining on the inside of the hole. And this color, by the way, this one right here, that is my son's favorite color. So I'm probably going to be making something with that for him. And then we've got our Duracoat galvanized beads. And usually when you have like a metallic finish on seed beads, it will wear away with repeated wear, rubbing against the skin, that sort of thing. So the Duracoat finish is something that will wear away a lot slower. It will stay, it's Duracoat. It may wear eventually, like after 20 years or something, but it will stay a lot longer. So this is the Duracoat Galvanized Champagne, and this is the Duracoat Galvanized Dark Mint for these metallic finishes on our seed beads. And they usually, because of the Duracoat, they usually cost a lot more than other types of seed beads. So, but they're worth it because they'll last for a while. So that is the seed bead of the 11.0 seed bead of the month club for Lemon Lime for April. Let's take a look at the 2-hole beads. I love 2-hole beads, guys. They are so much fun to play around with. And so we've got these. This is the Swallowtail Caterpillar. And these ones, we've got one that's turned up the right way and then a couple that have turned over. And let me just grab a couple of these so that I can show you how the holes go in some of these. So we've got the cabochon, jet hematite 2-hole cabochon. And so it's rounded on one side, flat on the other, and it's got 2 holes in the side. And the holes run parallel. Usually with the 2-hole beads, the holes will run parallel to each other. But it just goes through like that. And then we've got opaque green flash crescents. So they've got, it says opaque, but there's a bit of a translucence in them. You can see some light behind them. And the holes go through, it's like if they were apple slices, it goes through the slice this way. And I actually used some crescent 2-hole beads in my recent 2-hole bead bracelet bash when I made a bunch of different 2-hole beads. And so these would go really great in one of those types of designs. Actually, most of these would, if I'm going to be real honest. And then we've got these pastel charcoal. Don't really look pastel-y to me, but they're charcoal colored infinity beads. And for most of these, you get like between 7 and 7.5 grams of beads inside these, again, their own containers. So you've got those, but these, you can see they're kind of shaped like an 8 or an infinity symbol. And they've got little holes that go through like that. They would probably rest pretty nicely against a round bead on this side. But then you'd want them against like a flat bead or something, or use some seed beads for spacers around other things on that side up against there. And then we've got some jet red luster bibo beads. And the bibo beads are like a bar shape, a rounded bar shape, but they have an indentation. Just trying to find the hole. Just a really slight curve on the sides where the holes are. See, so they've got like a little bit of an hourglassy shape. And those are the bibo beads. Let me get up closer so you can get a good look at those colors right there. All right, and then we've got the Crystal Full Amber Wave. And these wave beads are shaped like a tilde, where you've got one side that curves up and one side that curves down. And it seems like these holes are a little bit tight on these, but that's okay. But that's where the holes go. I probably just have a wire that's a little too thick for this. I'll use thinner wire next time. And then we've got the jet green yellow gem duos. These are like a diamond shape with holes that go through the edge. Maybe that one just doesn't have a hole. There we go. Sometimes you got to check both holes on your 2-hole beads. But see, they've got kind of a raised side on one end and then a flat side on the other. And the holes go through or perpendicular to like the long side of the diamond. Like that. Let's get a close-up of the colors. Right there, so you've got like these really great green and yellow splashes up against the black. And it's the same finish for these paisley duos. And the paisley duos are shaped like a little paisley, or like, you know, an apostrophe or a comma. And the holes go, they've got like a fat end and a skinny end, and then they're curved in different directions, and the holes go through them like this. And they don't have like a wrong side or right side, so you can flip them around and turn them in either direction so they will fit together in your designs. All right, and then we've got some lemon white luster super duos, and super duos are probably one of the most common 2-hole beads that you'll find out there. And they're common for a reason. They're just really versatile. And this is a really, really lovely, gorgeous pearlescent finish on this bright yellow, like sunshiny super duo. And you actually get 12.5 grams. It says how many there are here of the super duos, whereas most of the other ones are about 7.5 or 7 grams. The cabs were 25 pieces. It wasn't based on weight for that. And that is the 2-hole beads. So let me set these aside and let's look really quickly at our Findings Companion Pack. And this is just an add-on that you can add on to any of the subscriptions that you get. Looks like we've got some photo frames with multiple holes for different attachment points. You could probably make a really cute bracelet with photos and other things in between those. I think actually that would be really, really cute. And then we've got a 3-strand connection box clasp with a filigree, silver filigree. We've got some chain. Let's take a look at this chain. There's actually a list on here. Oh, the 3-ring link. No, it's a different link. Photo frame, there are 3 of them. Silver finished cable chain. This is 2.2 millimeter cable chain. And we get 16 inches of that. And there's a Tiara Cast Intermix 3-ring link. I believe that is this one. All right, 3-strand push-pull clasp. That's going to be this guy right here. The box clasp. There's 2 magnetic clasps. These are fold over clasps where this part is the magnetic part, and then you can just slide that on and fold it over, and these are actually super secure. That's a great clasp. Actually, let's put that right there. So you've got those, and then there are some earring posts, and these earring posts have some hearts on them, and it says 2 pair. Yes, there's the other one. So we've got these. They're sterling silver, and there's some earring backs. There's silicone earring backs that were in here, like that. Not all of these were in separate baggies. That's okay. All right, and then we've got some teardrop paddle pins. And these are like a head pin, but they just have this flat end. So you can use them to stack beads on and then make a little drop with it, and then you have this flashy little end at the end of your head pin. Then we've got some oval jump rings, and there are about 20 of them. Oval jump rings are great because the split in the jump ring is here on the long side, and usually the short end is where things are connected to, so they're much less likely to pull open when you use them to connect things. I love oval jump rings. I actually have some, and I need to find them because they are, like I said, really useful and really secure. So these were some good findings to have as an addition to this. So let me scooch back out. Let's do a final look at all of these together, where we have our 2-hole beads, we have our seed beads, and we have our findings kit. That was from the Adornable Elements Beads of the Month Club. Talk to you later. Bye.